Alright, welcome back to another episode of Mod Life. Welcome back to another episode of Mod Life. I'm back with Cliff behind the camera again. So hi Cliff.
Hi.
You might remember in the last video where we left off, we had a small problem in this front subframe crossmember. There's obviously a captive bolt inside this part of the chassis. Now when we were bolting it up, it decided to snap. So there is no other way to get in there apart from to drill a big hole. So this is what we're using. Hole saw. It's actually a 32mm hole saw. We're hoping that's going to be just about the right size and retrieve the broken bolt back out and get a socket in. So we're just going to, we've already punched this hole and started it off. Now we're just going to oh, there we go, we're through. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give this a little bit of a lube up. Nice and slowly, so don't go too fast. Quite thick is the answer to that question. Okay, so we're through. We're just going to get a mechanism in the form of this lovely Fendi magnet job. Every mechanic should have one. And then we will just retrieve that out. There we go. There's the piece that we cut out. And then hopefully in there we should be able to see our captive nut, which is broken off. Might put some light on that situation, but I think we're pretty well centred actually, looking at that. I had to guesstimate kind of where it was, but it looks like it's pretty much spot on where we want it to be. So now we need to try and get that off. I wonder what that is, that 17? Okay, so we've managed to get one hole drilled, one nice bolt all the way through, just holding up that side. The other side we've got a bolt in, but it seems to have sort of stuck halfway out. So basically Cliff is just going to keep tightening, and it's either going to go all the way in and tighten up, or it's going to snap like the other one, which means we'll have to drill another hole. So what do we think, Cliff? Money on tightening or money on braking?
Tell you in a few minutes.
Yeah, but that's going to be cheating. Straight up, my money is on it braking.
I'm going to go for tightening.
You can go for really? Is it going in? I have to say, it looks like Cliff's putting quite a lot of torque on that. Tight?
Yeah.
Virgin tight?
I think do another bit of tightening, potentially. Come on over, Craig.
What do you mean coming over? Oh, I see. Hang on, wait. So you want to get it just to the point of breaking and then have me break it?
If you break it, I'll take responsibility.
You heard that. You bear witness. YouTube heard you and they're going to hold you to it.
Yep. If it breaks, I'm the one who snapped it.
You know that Polish air strength is going to fuck this shit up. It does actually feel like it's in there. Let's have a look. No, I should just shorten this. So, it does feel like it's still got some to go. That's as much as I dare. And that is just tempting fate unnecessarily. So basically we need to tighten the other one up, get all the bolts in for the rear and the rear engine mount back on. And a couple of bits on the manifold to get some studs out. Good to go.
So what the current situation is, we don't have any paint, any spray paint, so we kind of found this big tub of floor paint, as you can see. But however, it's not in the best condition. But we're kind of desperate and we just need a little bit to touch it up. So my plan involves a razor blade. So what we're gonna do in the paint, and we're gonna cut the edge of this hard paint off.
Cliff, what the hell are you doing?
I'm razor blading.
You only need the tiniest little bit. And for those of you watching at home, please people, use proper automotive paint. Don't go and use industrial floor paint.
Well, I explained to them that's all that was there. And
Unprepared. That's what we were. We failed to plan, so we planned to fail.
now, razor blade, paint.
Oh Christ almighty.
In the bucket, we have paint. Told you there was some
What is
in
that?
there.
That is
Just
is
a
that
layer
giant,
of paint.
Is that not like a top sealy thing or something?
No, this is a layer of paint.
Wow.
I'm more than convinced.
Right, well, we're going to just put a little bit of paint around this hole. That's the whole purpose of this. Is that hole that we've just cut. We obviously want to make sure that doesn't rust or anything like that, so we're going to put a little bit of paint on there. Whack the aircon rod back in. Bolt all the bolts up at the back down there for the cross member. And this is just, look at the skills that are required here. There's not even any grace about it. Cliff is actually just... Jokes aside, we started a bit late today because Cliff was painting his house. And I shit you not. Don't worry, he's not a professional decorator, so he won't be coming to decorate your house. But if he ever offers to people who know him, say no. Off the bat, no. Is that right, Cliff?
Yeah.
Evident there, look, really. Do you know, I'm going to have to cut that out. There's no way we can put that in because that is just raggo. We're trying to tell people this is the way they should do shit.
Yeah, well, we don't have a paintbrush.
We don't have paint. We should have just picked up a can of fucking Hammerite. Or other generic automotive paint.
Don't have any, so that's
So,
good as
well,
it gets.
anyway, Cliff.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this cover back on this paint
And hide it
use
back.
the hammer, and I'm gonna put the paint back exactly where it came from.
And then no one will know that we were talking paint.
With its top layer back in condition.
It amazes me sometimes as the genius that Cliff is. I mean, you know, anyone else would have just gone out, gone to the shop, bought a can of paint. Not Cliff. Cliff went on the scavenge and just, well.
Paint down.
And Nick will never know. Because I don't think he'll be watching this. But Nick, if you are watching this, my bad, we stole your paint. Oh. Shit happens, don't worry about it. Oh shit, do you know what? Talking of you, Nick, and things that you... Yep, all the degreaser which I lent him, I asked him to leave behind the car, and he's clearly put it back inside the goddamn container. Fucked off with it. Shit happens again. Right.
The use of paint was just an improvisation of when you don't have something.
Which is what we're all about, modular mode. Don't call it modification for nothing. Tagline. Yes. They are all of the bolts for the subframe and the cross member and everything.
What am I supposed to do with these?
Put them in.
How do they go in?
We had Cliff, come on man.
What is a bolt?
A nut and a bolt, look. Down there. Acting like he don't know. He's a lazy ass.
For you people in foreign countries, what, I don't know what, maybe in a different language, if you ever hear anybody talk about a nut,
That's a nut.
this is a nut. This one's got a little bit of a flange on it. See? There's
Cliff's also a bit of a nut.
this is a bolt. In case you don't know, because we know some of you DIY enthusiasts. You may not know the difference.
I don't know about DIY enthusiasts, I think just idiots. Right, anyway, Clifford. What are we doing? What are you doing?
What are we doing?
You're going to do the nuts and bolts for that?
Well, do we have to jack it up and put marks instead?
No, you just reach in from here. You're not doing it. Just jump in. In fact, we can put this back. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to put this rad back in and then Chris will do the bolts.
Hey, folks. What are you doing with a blowtorch, James?
So basically, we had a couple of snap starts.
Now this one here, actually, it came out of the back of the manifold, back of the downpipe manifold here. Literally just with grips, it came out nice and easy. But we were never going to get away with that shit twice. So this one, which is also broken.
Can you repeat that word shit?
Yeah, I could, but I'm not going to. So basically, we're not going to get away with that twice. So we're going to heat this one up and see if a little bit of heat will get it out. Unfortunately, we're outside in the cold and the wind with the world's worst Bunsen, world's worst blowtorch. We'll see what happens.
How do you know when
part of it to sort of be glowing red if you can. You can see that it's almost there. Take that away. This is sort of getting to be red. Some more grips.
Looks like it's going to snap. And it hits it from the top. Not moving.
Yeah, it started to move there.
No, it's sharing.
No,
I'm
it's
looking
not.
at it from the top.
Yeah, which means it's moving.
No, it's not moving from the top.
It is moving from the top, look. You can just see it twisting. Give me some of this spray. Now we've got it to move. A little bit of it. Ooh. Just in the top, look.
A bit more heat.
No, we'll just work it and come back on it again. The trick is to get these on as tight as possible, really. And then just sort of work it a little bit. Obviously go backwards and forwards. It'll just loosen everything up. Okay, so I managed to get it loose, but it's still sort of having a tendency to spin on the stud. So we're literally just sort of working it backwards and forwards, bit by bit, until it gets loose. It sort of locks up a little bit. Hopefully, gradually, bit by bit, we'll be able to work it out. Yeah, that was always optimistic if I could get my fingers. So close now, I can almost taste victory. Oh, I can almost do it by hand. I can feel it creaking. Okay. So this is it. You can now witness the moment. It's just almost there. There it is. What's left of the stud that we removed. And there's the other one.